I've been playing a multi-platform game. I got a review code for called Moving Out. Have you heard of that?
Is it a Billy Joel game?
Looking forward to it.
It's not the Billy Joel game. This is the game that is like Overcooked. It's I believe it's published by the same company. And but instead of, I mean, I've probably only played about a half an hour of it with Mrs. Cheapy and Ty. But you're moving people out of their house. You have a truck, you're movers, and it's more physics-based puzzles than having to like but put together recipes. So it's a little different. It seems less stressful. I didn't yell at the family at all during the game. In fact, the family made me promise not to yell before we started playing. And I said I cannot make that promise because I just don't know how good you're going to be. But I did not yell at all. So it was unfounded, that whole situation. But it's pretty fun. I don't know. It must get more complicated. But it is very similar. The layout of the game is very similar to Overcooked. So if you like that, I think you're going to enjoy Moving Out. And I think it comes out
the 28th.
28th.
Because I have that one pre-ordered.
Yeah, it looked cool. I had my eye on that one for a while. It's fun to the sort of the main gameplay differences is you have to work together and like you're carrying a couch out the door, and maybe you have to angle it to get it out the door. You can throw the furniture and have people catch it. Sometimes you don't need to have people. Usually, you don't need to have people catch it, but sometimes it's fragile. It's fun. We had one level which was Seinfeld's apartment, and they made a few Seinfeld jokes, and then we moved him out. It's fun. Moving out. That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
What else?
Fun. I got a code for The Persistence on Xbox One. This was previously VR only, I believe.
Okay.
And so now they've gotten rid of all that nonsense, and now it's a game that I will play. It's a first-person horror game, outer space horror game, where you're on a ship where things have gone wrong. If you've ever been in that situation before.
Right. I'm looking at a video now.
And it's a roguelike as well.
Oh.
So you go through and you gotta be sneaky, and you get your little like zapper gun that you get your stem cells from the bad guys if you sneak up behind them and zap them in the neck. And it's pretty good. Like it's got enough atmosphere to where it's spooky. Like I can imagine playing this in VR. I would be like, nope, I'm out of here.
Right.
But playing it as a normal game, it's like not over the top scary, but it's stressful enough because it does the whole thing. Like if the people can hear your footprints and everything.
Footsteps.
Yeah.
Footprints don't make any noise.
Right. You see the footprints visually on the screen.
Oh, wow.
And the whole thing is like you go through and you're picking up different items that then you can craft weapons and abilities. And those are the things that like, so you can like craft a pistol or all these other guns or different kinds of grenades. You can get like little gadgets that make you invisible. So those are the things that like you get as you're going through like during your play. And then after you get killed, like I was going along pretty good. I'm like, all right, like I'm sneaking up behind people. And then like I stepped into a room and all of a sudden there was like a guy with a gun that just like mowed me down. I'm like, oh, okay. And then like you respawn and it's like, oh, here's your new clone. And that's where you can upgrade like your health or like there's like a bunch of different like categories, so like your armor and stuff like that. And then you can upgrade your abilities to so you can like phase shift and stuff like that.
Right.
It's got a lot going on.
The VR version got pretty good reviews. Got 78 on Metacritic, which is pretty good for a VR game.
Yeah, I think that's it, and you can still kind of tell that it was a VR game just because of the way kind of you interact with things.
Okay.
But it's not bad.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. That's what's it called again? The Persistence.
The Persistence, yes.
Good name.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What else we got here?
Well, I already mentioned that I'm playing Borderlands this week.
And it sucks, right?
It's good. I'm 14 hours in. So which sounds like a lot, but isn't.
Okay.
Right.
It really isn't. Like the game doesn't even get started until hour 10, I would say. That's when it's like, oh, and now the game starts. I was like, oh, okay.
There's a lot that you could say bad about Gearbox. Like the content of Borderlands is not it. Like there's plenty of content.
It is definitely packed with content. It's fun. It's still that same, it's that love it or hate it with the weapons where there's a lot and you get a lot and you have to figure out, like, is this one that I like or one that I don't like? Is it even worth keeping? And how long do I want to keep it for? And that whole balancing act. But it's fine, and it's fun. I do like it a lot. I keep playing it. I keep going back to it. I will continue to play it. It looks great. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a difference between Borderlands 2, having recently played the remastered version, to Borderlands 3, but I think there is a pretty noticeable difference between the two. So I'll say that for sure. And yeah. And I like the I'm playing as the goatee guy. I don't know what character you use, Shipwreck.
I use the robot.
I thought about using the robot because because he's a Beastmaster, and I thought that would be kind of cool.
Pets.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I thought, but then the goatee guy has he shoots out a little turret that flies around him, and I'm like, I like turrets, so I went with him. I don't regret that decision. The turret comes in handy. Now it can freeze people and shoot electricity at people. And I'm one level away from being able to shoot missiles at people from it. So,
yeah, the elemental stuff's a lot better in Borderlands 3 than in the past games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some strategy with who you kill and when you kill them and when certain weapons are better than other weapons, and I appreciate that. So I've also been playing, because it's the game with gold for this month, Knights of Pen and Paper 2.
Okay.
You would like that a lot, Cheapy.
It's like Slay the Spire, maybe?
In a way, it's similar in the sense that it's very simple. It has, fairly toned down graphics. There's not much to look at. But the gameplay is simple and addicting and fairly and challenging enough. It's the most of the game is not roguelike, but there are some roguelike dungeons that you can enter. Like I said, it's graphically very simple. The character classes are surprisingly interesting, and the different, spells that you could do, you do think about what you're going to do and when you're going to do it. So I think you should, A, you already paid for it, B, you should check it out.
All right, I'm looking at it.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Oh, it looks cute.
Yeah, it is. It's very cute. It's, like I said, pretty easy to pick up and play. It's pretty old school turn-based RPG. Knights of Pen and Paper 2.
Cool. You said it was on Game Pass?
It's on Games with Gold.
Games with Gold. Oh,
Yes.
So I got to move on that.
You got to move on that. So go get it, and then you have it. It's 1 and 2, but I just started with 2 because I saw that apparently 2 was better than 1.
Sure.
So
I think.
You never know.
As such in the game land. All right.
Yep. So check it out. I think you would really like that.
All right.
A nice.
Maybe
it's
I
a
will.
good. It's a good cool down game.
From when I'm playing Modern Warfare.
Exactly. Like
when I'm kicking so much ass in Modern Warfare.
When you're kicking so much ass in Modern Warfare and you need to take a break, that's what I would go with.
Modern Warfare is the game I burn the most calories in.
That makes sense.
Because when I get down to the top 10.
Knights of Pen and Paper is the game where you burn no calories in.
Okay. Got it.